Are you thinking this estate stuff is just too complicated? I'm just going to give away all my stuff. I don't want to deal with it. I don't blame you for thinking that way, but you'd probably be making a really big mistake, and I want you to avoid that. Hi, I'm Ann Hart, Hart Law PLLC. I'm an estate planning attorney in Washington State. This is our last mistake and our top 10 mistakes people make in estate planning, ignoring tax ramifications. There are a number of different taxes to look at when creating an estate plan. There's federal income tax, state income tax, inheritance tax, gift tax, capital gains tax, and more. The tax income ramifications for assets vary depending on when they're given and when they're sold. So that's something you want to pay attention to. And this is why I think you might want to think twice about giving everything away before you die. Let's say you have a house that's worth $200,000 now. And in the Seattle area, that's kind of low. In fact, I don't think I've seen a house for $200,000 in Seattle in quite a long time. But let's say you did buy it for $175,000 and it's only worth $200,000 now. Well, what happens if you give that away to somebody? Well, if you give it before your death, you're gifting them a $200,000 house that you bought for $175,000. They're going to pay tax on the $25,000 gift. Instead, if you transfer that at death, it's going to be what's called a step up in value basis. So even though you bought it at $175,000, you're gifting it at $200,000. So your recipient at your death is not going to pay any capital gains tax on that at all. Some states have inheritance taxes. Washington does not have that quite yet. And depending on the political climate, federal taxes may change. Currently, the Biden administration is signaling their intent to remove this step up in basis value and putting in place a capital gains tax of anything over $1 million. So looking at the federal exemption being drawn down to about $500,000 is going to mean there's going to be more liability for more taxes than ever before. There are other kinds of tax ramifications to estate planning that you should be well aware of, and we should discuss. So call me to talk about it, and we'll work out a way to preserve as much of your assets as possible for your family. I'm Ann Hart, Hart Law PLLC, your attorney with Hart. My information is at the end of this video, and stay tuned for more tips and stories.